everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be doing messages from your loved ones on the other side. I did record, Spirit called me to do these readings, these specific messages for this collective to the people who are going to be guided to my channel the other day, and Spirit gave me the total of 6 different readings that I needed to do. So 6 different decks or groups that you can choose from. I did all 6 recordings. It was really powerful, and then when I tried to upload it, there was some sort of glitch. It might be because the video was long, but I'm feeling that Spirit just wants me to redo it. And so that's what I'm going to do here for you today. But I'm going to upload the 6 different readings separately. So what I want you to do is I want you to just take a few minutes, take a few deep breaths, center yourself into your intuition, connect with source, and then the number that comes up for you between 1 and 6, that is highly likely the reading that you need to listen to. If you want to get or receive messages from your friends on the other side, what may happen is it could be a loved one that comes through. It could be a romantic partner on the other side. But specifically, I'm going to try and focus on friends of yours that are now on the other side, who have graduated from this 3D realm and are now in the spiritual realm, and they would like to bring you your messages. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to describe as much as I can in the beginning of the video, so that if you want to have a look at all 6, you will know in the first few minutes if it is your message, if it is your reading. Okay, so you can do that. I will load these individual messages over the next few days, because I do tend to go into quite a bit of detail. So long as you know that these are messages from your loved ones on the other side, your friends specifically on the other side, and that is the energy that I'm going to be channeling for you. Okay, I've already blessed the sacred space. So if you are here watching my video or any one of the other videos, you have entered a safe and sacred space. You can ask your guides and your keepers to direct you. If you find that the message is not yours, don't try and make it fit, move along. Okay, for those of you who have liked and subscribed to my channel, I really appreciate it. I'm enjoying the exchange of energy. My channel is quite new, so I'm appreciating all of the interaction and all of the love from you guys. I am a no tools medium, so I'm born gifted. I channel spirit, and I do use tarot to clarify a lot of the messages here, but everything that I am sharing with you is me channeling. So even if I'm making an analogy or I'm sharing a personal experience, it might come across as though I'm sharing my opinion with you. That is not the case. I have no personal opinion into your matter. I have no bias or judgment when it comes to your story. It is your story, and Spirit is here to serve, and I am relaying that. So everything that I'm saying to you, please pay attention. Keep an open mind. It is to help you in your journey and for your greatest good. Okay. So I've already welcomed Spirit into the space. The reading that I'm just going to enter into the reading for you guys. So this is group 1. Group 1, message for group 1, deck 1. Okay, for those of you who have been led to listen to this message, I am channeling for you a message from your friend on the other side. I am picking up a gentleman. Please keep in mind it is a collective reading. So I will have a group of different energies coming through. Your spirit guides know who is going to listen to this message, and they know who needs to be channeled. So I will obviously be making reference to the most dominant energy that I'm picking up in the space, but please don't get caught or stuck on gender specifics, because masculine could also just be the masculine energy. Okay. The message that I'm getting is this person very possibly passed from something related to their head. Okay, so that's an indication for you. Okay, so your friend is saying to me that you've been very confused lately. You have been very confused lately. You've been going back and forth between decisions. Lots of changes have taken place in your life, and you actually feel like your head's spinning most of the time. You don't know which of these new events or these new energies in your life and these changes you need to walk away from, move away from, and which you need to embrace. You have been asking Spirit for guidance regarding this, and this is why your friend is stepping forward for you. Your friend says that you're not sure if this is just a new thing because of where you're at right now, because it is, in all honesty, something that you've sort of been aware of over the years, where you tend to be a little bit indecisive. And there is a particular message asking you to just remain rooted for a little bit, because where you find yourself right now, even though it's causing you a lot of anxiety, even though it's causing you a little bit of stress, and you feel like you need to move into action or you need to make decision, that's not what you need to do. You need to stop. That is what your friend is saying. Please just stop, because you are causing more damage by running around in circles. There is a particular particular energy around everything that's happening, and it might seem very scattered, and it might seem all over the place, and it might seem like a whole lot of different things. It's not. They are all connected, and they are all linked to what it is you are meant to connect with at this time. So just stop. Create a space for yourself and connect with an energy within yourself that allows you to let go, accept, and surrender. Allow things to unfold, and be very, very cautious of the energy of fear that you are infusing into these various areas of your life. That is the basis of your message today. I am going to go into the story a little bit further so that I can paint a clearer picture. Okay, so let's see. Okay. There is a situation in your life that has recently come to an end. It could be more than one situation. It feels like you might have had a lot of hopes and dreams that you had poured into these situations, which are actually linked to one fundamental thing. That was supposed to bring you a sense of security, a sense of fulfillment, a sense of home. And it changed right before your eyes. It changed right in front of you. There are certain things about this that you've been struggling to come to terms with, and you've been struggling to see them for what they really are. Your friend is saying that you saw in them what you wanted to see, it wasn't real. And you've been moving around in a bit of a daze ever since. So something happened. All of a sudden things changed. And what you need to understand is that this needed to happen because since then, whether you know it or not, and you might not be aware of it because you've sort of been grasping at straws, you've been running around in circles, you've been trying to figure out what do I hold on to, what do I try and get back, what do I try and restore, what do I try and fix. And even though you've been distracted by you trying to move into action all the time and trying to see where it is you're supposed to be and how you're supposed to look at things, and all of these many different moving parts that are going on in your life at the moment, you've been going through powerful death cycles within yourself. You've grown stronger. You've grown more aware of so many things. If you would just stop, take a few deep breaths, and look at these situations without a sense of judgment, expectation, or fear. Release those three things and you will begin to see them clearer. What you need to know is that judgment has already arrived. There will be an opportunity for you to make peace in the areas that are actually going to serve you and move you forward. There will be an opportunity for you to reconnect with parts of yourself that you've neglected for a long time and that you didn't even know were there. Where you've experienced loss and lack, you will have an opportunity to restore that. What has been taken from you will be restored. And what you will be left with is a fuller sense of self. You try to find the sense of stability, sense of home, sense of abundance outside of yourself. And where you will find yourself moving through karma, your karma, is that you will find that everything that you've been searching for out of yourself is actually within you. Okay, so cycles are closing, okay? And there are some situations in your life that will be coming full circle. This is going to bring a new sense of abundance for you. As I say, you connecting with that sense of wholeness within yourself will allow the wheels to turn for you, where you've had desires, hopes, and dreams that you've really been working towards. And you're going to discover that you actually didn't have to work towards them. All you needed to do was find and establish these elements and these aspects within yourself that bring you to a sense of wholeness and independence, financially, emotionally, psychologically, spiritually. And that will begin to turn, and then that abundance begins to flow into your life. Okay, so there will be opportunity for, new opportunities moving into your life. You will have people contacting you with new avenues. And depending on how you move towards them, because at the moment, you're not having good sleep, you're having restless sleep, you find yourself going back and forth with things, trying to figure out where did things go wrong. You find yourself struggling with, like I say, your sleep patterns, a lot of mental conflict, feeling like you're moving around in a daze and being confused. But if you take your friend's advice, this beloved friend of yours from the other side, who I pick up is a youthful energy, a young energy, mature in thinking, sensible, but your friend was still fairly young when they passed. When I say fairly young, I'm talking about maybe late 20s, between that and your 40s. So fairly young can mean different things for different people. I'm not talking about a mature person in age. If you take your friend's advice and your friend is asking you, please just stop. Release the expectation, release the judgment and the fear, and begin to allow everything to reveal itself to you. As you gain a new perspective on who you are and you are given opportunities to make right, to reverse certain karmas, and remember, everything starts with you. To establish everything that you've tried to create outside of yourself and externally within yourself, there will be an opportunity for you to mend the heartache. And you will find peace and restoration in your life again. Okay. I'd just like to take a look at what's coming in here for you. So, what is at the moment you need to be willing to sit with? Don't try and move away from it. Don't try and run away from it. Anchor yourself down. There is magic and there is medicine here. Yeah. There is someone that you are hoping to hear from. There is someone that you're hoping to make things right with. You will have that opportunity once you've come to this place, of course, where you feel that sense of, okay, I'm okay with just me. I'm okay with how things are. And you will begin to see things moving in your life. And at that moment, at that particular moment, you will have this communication coming in. You will have various communications coming in prior to that about opportunities and just things that you've been wanting for the longest time and you've even forgotten about. They will start to come in, and then you'll have this communication from this person that you have been hoping you will have the opportunity to make peace with, whatever that may be. You see how you will know. This will be your indication. If you are still hoping that things are going to go the way that you want on your terms, then you're not there yet. When you find yourself at that point where you're okay with however things are, and even if you don't ever hear from this person, it's fine, and you are at peace with them, and you come to accept who they are, what they are, just the way that they are, you're afraid to do that. I'm picking up that you're afraid to do that. Your friend says you're afraid to do that because it might mean that your dream of how this person would show up in your life, that you need to let go of that. And you don't always have to. That's not always the case. Try not to think about that, because that's going to stir fear for you, and fear is not going to help you in this situation. At that moment when you are okay, when you're at a place where you can think of this person and you can love them even though they never speak to you again, and you can love them just the way they are, and there's no more judgment towards them and the decisions that they make, that is when this communication is going to come in. And this relationship will be given the opportunity to form a new friendship, a new beautiful beginning, celebrations and laughter. And then you will not be attached to a particular outcome. But you need to understand and know that your stability and your anchoring has to come from you establishing that relationship within yourself, that foundation within yourself, you doing the work with your inner feminine, so that you can have that sense of wholeness and balance within yourself with this Nine of Pentacles. That is where your focus needs to be. Your heart will be that heartache that you've carried for the longest time, and you've gone into various situations and scenarios with. you will find that you are liberated in your heart chakra in ways that you never thought possible. And that flow of abundance will come in because you will be aligned with manifesting that. Because there will be no more attachment to how other people show up in your life. And no more judgment upon yourself about how you are supposed to show up. You are experiencing all these changes, and you're going through these ego deaths and these cycles and these life cycles, and you are experiencing them to be painful. If you can allow yourself to see death in the 3D for what it is, a beautiful transformation, bringing you closer to who you are in your full alignment, in your fullness, then you will go through these, then you will be able to experience it with a lot more ease, because it is really, really a beautiful experience. And your friend wants to say to you that I listened to you express how exhausting it was to reach for things that you couldn't have. How exhausting it was to keep trying. How exhausting it was to try and be and transform and mold yourself into these various shapes so that you can fit other people's expectations. I didn't have the words or the insight to tell you how heartbreaking that was to watch and to witness. And I want you to know now that you had it all wrong. You didn't have to shift your shape. You didn't have to make so much of an effort. You didn't have to, all of you that you poured out outside of yourself would have been enough if you allowed that to grow internally. So please do that now. Beloved, this is your message. It is to the point. It is a beautiful message. It is a beautiful message of self-love. It is a beautiful message of working on the relationship with self. It is a beautiful message about you being enough. And you not having to worry about setting anything straight because judgment is coming. Everybody will have an opportunity to set their karma straight. And to reverse and undo and to redirect their karma with your energy, with their energy. Everybody will have an equal opportunity. You need to do you. You need to focus on you. Allow other people to do what they need to do. Their journey is not your business. But your journey is clear. It is beautiful. And you can exhale knowing that all you need to do is focus on you right now. Your heart will be healed. You will obtain that beautiful big house with the white picket fence, that balance and abundance in love, money, that sense of security, because it's going to be founded within you first. And the dark night of the soul will pass. Okay. That is your message, beloved. I hope that you enjoyed that. And if this message resonates with you, please do comment. If you would like an extended reading based on this reading, to take a closer look into your situation, then you are welcome to contact me. My email is in the description box below. Please remember to subscribe so that you can see my upcoming videos. So that we can keep this connection going and this exchange of energy. I appreciate your time and I wish you well. Beautiful messages from your friend on the other side. Know that you are not alone, that your loved ones are always with you, loving you eternally as consciousness. Okay, take care, love and light.